Hello guys, how you doing? This is teacher Pancho. Let me explain you something that I think is very important and I think a lot of teachers forget about, especially English teachers, forget about this, which is very important, pronunciation. What I mean pronunciation is not trying to copy the sound, but really create the sound the same way American people does it. I've been emphasizing in American pronunciation, and let me tell you, it is tough. For example, here you can see there are 12 vowels in American English plus 5 diphthongs, plus all the consonants. And the consonants, there are some sounds that are not common in Spanish either. And I think that's why it's very difficult for Spanish speakers because we tend to read directly and in English the sounds don't really are not related to the vowel, and that's the problem. For example, one of the things that is very difficult and very changing are the consonants, especially the T consonant. The T consonant is very interesting because that one has many different sounds. For example, the first sound, not the the regular sound at the beginning of the words, no? Tank, tank. Notice that the American English has more like a puff of air. Tank, tank, tank.
Tank.
Tank. Also, at the end of the words, they usually stop the sound and they don't release the air. Their air is not released. Cat, not cat, but cat, cat. Listen, the first one is gonna be the incorrect one. The second one is gonna be the correct.
Cut. Cut.
Yes, the correct one is the second one. Now, also it sounds pretty interesting because sometimes you don't pronounce some of the vowels. We stop the T and then we pronounce the N, no? Certain, certain. This is called a glottal T. Certain. It's also mountain, written, important. See? Listen to it.
Certain.
Certain. Yes or no? Now also, this is very interesting. Sometimes the T doesn't sound. Interview, internet, international.
Interview.
Interview, yes. Also, the T sounds like a ch in some words. For example, in this one, no? Nature. What about culture? Nature. See? Nature. Check this out.
Nature.
How about sometimes the T sounds like a shh, shh. Tradition, tradition. Listen.
Tradition.
Tradition. Yes or no? So like I said, those are the sounds of the T, no? And one of the sounds that is more common with the T is when the T becomes like a Spanish
Tradition.
like a Spanish R. For example, in these words, no? We don't say city, we say city. See? And that happens usually when the vowel, most commonly when the T is between two vowels. There are some exceptions, of course, but this is very common, no? City becomes an R, city. That means the R, of raro in the Spanish, no? Not the first, but the second one. Raro, ro, ro. City, ro, city, duty, better, ability, matter, quality, quality. See, and this is a very common sound of the T.
City. Duty.
Duty,
Better.
much better.
Ability.
Ability, pretty good ability.
Matter.
Matter, what's the matter?
Quality.
Quality. So it's very common. Also, that happens not only when it's the T is between two vowels in a word, but also when we link. You know, that's something that Americans do. And it's very common. Also in Spanish, we do it a lot. We just don't really notice it because usually we tend to finish with a vowel. We start words with a capital. With the consonant. But here is totally different because In English, sometimes we finish with the capital, with the consonant, and we start with a vowel. For example, this one, it won't be it is. It will be it is. Uh-huh. Get up. Try it on. Eat out. Wait a minute. Put it off. Put it off. See, because you notice those T's are between vowels. Now, listen to it. Uh-huh.
It is.
Yes or no? It is.
Get up.
Try it on.
Try it on. Try it on your shoes.
Eat out.
Let's go it out.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute for me, please.
Put it off.
I had to put it off. I had to put my class off. See? Put it off. Now, of course, if that happened here, what's going to happen in a big sentence, in a long sentence? Huh? What about this one? See? And notice that the T is all over the place, especially this one, no? See? Listen. I'll, I'm little short here. I'll, irira, little. This is called a dark L. A dark L is like a O, but it's not necessarily a O. It's, you put the tongue back. Oh, little, then later. I'll lead it a little later. Notice that the L becomes with the gets together with the vowel, no? I'll lead it a little later. Yeah. I'll lead it a little later. Wait for me. I'll lead it a little later. Now listen to it.
I'll eat it a little later.
I'll lead it a little later. Yes or no? Now the next one. I, ba. Oh, this is a like a baran. Arrow. This is this sound too. Arrow. Battery for $40. I bought an auto battery for $40. Yes, I bought an auto battery for $50. In this case, for $40. Now listen. Don't believe me, but listen.
I bought an auto battery for $40.
Yes or no? I bought an auto battery for $40. Of course, I am not using the proper phonetic sounds because I don't think it's important to memorize. Of course, the most important thing is to really not even copying the sounds, but really making the movement of the tongue, the movement of your lips, and just create the sounds the way they have to be, and believe me, it will become so clear. Your English will become so clear. I bought an auto battery for $40. Yes or no? Now what about the other one? This one. Peter. See, the W is not pronounced when you have WR. Row, that's a Peter, but this is an American R, no? Row. Rora, better, later. Remember that the last E is never pronounced, so that's why this T becomes flat because of that. See? Peter wrote a better letter. Now listen to it.
Peter wrote a better letter.
So no. Now what about the last one? He met her at a computer store in Seattle. Notice that this T becomes flat T, no? Then this H is not pronounced. Met her at a computer store in Seattle. Again, the flat, the dark L, no? Like a O. It's not a O, but like a O. He met her at a computer store in Seattle. See how this flat T makes English so continuous, no, and easy. He met her at a computer store in Seattle. Notice that it's no pauses and stops, and that's the way the flat T is supposed to be pronounced.
He met her at a computer store in Seattle.
Yes or no? He made her a computer in Seattle. Yes? And this is a very good example why this meme, no? See? British, I don't know. American, I don't know. I got to go. American, I gotta go. And pretty much this is the sound of the flat T. Pretty good, no? Well, I'm gonna be making a little more videos about different sounds, so hopefully this will help you. See ya, guys.